So how well does Spider-Man 2 play on the ROG Ally? We'll aim to answer that very question as we look at one of the most anticipated games of the year that released today. Of course, there won't be any spoilers, but we'll focus on 4 key areas found within the first 30 minutes of the game, which are cutscenes, web-slinging, quick-time events, and combat. Plus, I'll share 4 bonus treats with you, which are an exclusive 10% discount off an awesome dock, how to get the game for cheaper, the best TDP to play at, and our usual inspirational quote. So let's dive straight in, and of course the PC version of Spider-Man 2 isn't out yet, so we'll use Chiaki version 2.2 remote playing from a PS5. If you're not on the very latest Chiaki 2.2 version, then check out the tutorial on the channel, link in the description. And there's 2 things to really know as we discover how enjoyable Spider-Man 2 is on the Ally. The first is how well the graphics hold up when remote playing, which is why I'm recording in 4K, so hopefully you'll be able to pick up on this. And the second is that if there's any lag present, particularly in the quick time events and combat sections. I'm going to change the graphics mode from fidelity to performance and turn 120Hz display mode to auto. So let's look at key area 1, which is cutscenes. So many of the reviews that dropped yesterday raved about how Spider-Man 2 has possibly the very best graphics we've seen yet on the PS5. And while you simply can't match playing on a 55-inch OLED, this is where the vibrancy of the full HD 1080p's Ally's display really blows out of the water lesser resolution handhelds like the Steam Deck. Just from these opening scenes, it's stuff like the shimmering green hues reflecting off the characters and the incredible attention to detail in backgrounds, like the periodic table that are truly breathtaking. The facial animations of each of the characters really convey every nuance and emotion, creating a fantastic level of immersion in the story being told. Next, let's look at web-slinging. And with reports stating Spider-Man 2's map is almost double that of the first game, this is a key area that the amazing developers Insomniac truly make us feel like a superhero as we web-sling our way around New York City. However, this was the first time I started to experience some graphical artifacting using Chiaki Remote Play on the Ally. Chiaki really is great for the most part, but it's not perfect. And although the PS Portal has gotten a lot of ridicule ever since it's been announced, I really do think that it will be the ultimate way to remote play from the PS5, which is why I've pre-ordered it. I'll be doing comparison vids of the PS Portal against Chiaki on the Ally when it releases next month, so make sure you're subscribed and enable notifications so you don't miss out. And slap that like button if you're enjoying this content because you guys are awesome. Key area 3 is the quick time events, and these are pretty common within Spider-Man 2 that require super sharp reflexes with no real room for any lag, and I'm pleased to say that I didn't have any real problems with these thankfully on the Ally with Chiaki. Another key area that requires precision inputs with little lag is in combat. And in this first area of the game where the game starts to introduce the combat mechanics to us, such as dodging and web attacks, overall it is a really great experience on the Ally. However, again, it isn't perfect, as there were times when button presses did feel a little sluggish amidst the flurry of attacks from the enemies. Plus, again, I did run into some graphical artifacting which did obscure the action at points. Spider-Man 2, as you can see, is incredibly enjoyable on the Ally using Chiaki 2.2, and a great way to experience the game if your kiddies or other half are hogging the main TV, or you just enjoy the comfort of playing in bed, for example. But as highlighted, it's not totally perfect, and you may experience some graphical imperfections and some slight lagginess in the heat of battle at times. Many of the reviewers are right though, in that Spider-Man 2 as a game may just be the very best superhero action game ever released. I'd love to hear what you think of Spider-Man 2 on the Ally and whether you'll be playing this launch weekend, so let us know in the comments. Big shout out to Elliot and the great team at Ivanki who've given you awesome viewers an exclusive 10% off discount with their awesome 6-in-1 dock if you use the code PETETalks. This really is a premium feeling dock that feels solid and sturdy with a sleek finish. And on the back is a 1GB Ethernet port, a HDMI port, 3 USB 5GB ports, which is sweet, a 100 watts max PD power input, and USB-C plug that of course fits into the Ally. It's great that this dock supports 30 watts turbo mode when the official Ally charger is plugged into the PD power slot. And this special offer only runs from now until October 31st, and the link is in the description. Our second bonus treat is to go to cdkeys.com and get 2 £35 PS Store vouchers which cost £64 in total, a saving of £6 off the £70 standard price. The best TDP to play at is at 10 watts, which obviously gives the very best battery life, and this is what the majority of you voted for, that you choose when remote playing with a whopping 40%. And as a little extra bonus for watching right to the end of the video, I love to share this awesome quote. Control yourself, alter your thinking, and delete negativity. Life is too short to dwell on negative thoughts or to live with regrets from our past, so stay encouraged today, guys. And check this video out if you want to know the top 5 indie games on Game Pass that you must play right now. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.